about to wrap up our day on Mackinac Island, and that's about as perfect view as you can get of the bridge with St. Ignace on the right and Mackinac City on the left. Very pretty. Very pretty island. I'm actually glad we decided not to stay here. It is pricey. But mainly, if you spend one good day, you can see everything you need to see on the island. I still have a test coming up to find a suitable ice cream store. So far, I have not found a suitable ice cream store. Found lots of ice cream stores that are actually fudge shops that sell ice cream on the side. That's not what I want. I want a place that makes their homemade ice cream. So we'll see what we can find, but if worse comes to worse, I'll eat it from a fudge shop. And that's how Edith May spends most of her vacation. I think she's flirting, but she's picked a bad spot because this is out of the tourist area and there just aren't a lot of people. Want to go to a good time party? I never did see what I was looking for, so piss on it. Let's head back, get some ice cream, then I'm done here. You want to put it back on or not?
Yeah, but I've got this like undershirt thing under this sweater.
I'm recording. How graphic you want to be. This sure is a beautiful island. No two ways about it. Take a look here. Round Island Lighthouse. Positively no swimming. And swimming was right there on the tip of my tongue of what I wanted to do today. And there's Round Island. I guess actually the island behind the lighthouse is Round Island. All right, back down Main Street. You ready to go? Alright, we're getting ready to leave Mackinac Island, and then I was inside the boat on the way over this morning because it was too damn cold to be out there. So I'm going to try to get some better video of the bridge and the ferry crossing this afternoon. It's a little warmer. However, I'm not sure you'll be able to hear a word I say because of the noise, so this is what it's going to be. It's going to be the reverse trip. I'll try to get some good shots of the bridge. And if the wind gets too bad, I'll just strip the audio out and do voiceovers on it. So that's what's coming up in about 5-10 minutes. Okay, well that lasted all of about 2 seconds before I had to give up on trying to fix the live audio. So let's just go to plan B. So here's a little background information on Mackinac Island, which is known by its original native name as Michilimackinac, or Great Turtle Island. It covers roughly 4.5 square miles and is over 80% protected public land. It's located just inside the boundaries of Lake Huron, which actually starts with the Mackinac Bridge, with Lake Michigan on one side and Lake Huron on the other. It has a full-time population of about 600 people, with no private autos allowed on the island. It was first settled by the Ottawa tribe, and then later by the French, then the British, and finally in the War of 1812 the Americans took possession of the land. The entire island is listed as a National Historic Landmark. Now, a couple of things I probably should have mentioned while I was on the island today. First, wear comfortable shoes and expect to do a lot of walking. In my travels there today, I logged a little over 7 miles in total, which is only a couple of miles more than I would usually walk each day at home anyway, so if it's one thing I've nailed down, it's having good walking shoes. Edith May, on the other hand, is not used to doing that type of walking every day, and that's why she didn't accompany me on a lot of those trips up to Fort Mackinac and up to Fort Holmes. But even so, I suspect she logged pretty close to 2 miles just down in the shopping district and her walk around there to the Butterfly Museum. Now, if you're not inclined to do a lot of walking, you're still in luck. The Mackinac Island carriage tours offer a number of options to help you get around the island without doing all that walking. You can check them out either online, or they're located right next to the exit from the ferry on the main shopping street of Mackinac Island. Now, if you prefer, you can also rent bicycles and do a self-guided tour of the island. Most all of the streets are paved and relatively flat, unless you're walking up to the fort the way I went, and then it's uphill and it's a bitch. Well, with our last look at the bridge off in the far distance there, that's going to wrap up our day on Mackinac Island. I know both Edith May and I really enjoyed ourselves, and it's a very nice place. It's a little pricey. I think probably during the middle of the summer it's awfully crowded, but we enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was well worth the time and money to come see it. All right, we are leaving St. Ignace. We just had a great time there. Stopped at a local restaurant called The Truck Stop. It's a mom and pop little diner, and the breakfast was just amazingly good. Huge portion, reasonably priced, perfectly cooked. Nothing bad to say about it. And you know, I'm not the type that ever complains, but boy, that was really good. We are on Highway 2 on our way to Munningsing or Munsing, or I don't know what it is. That's where we're headed. We're following the coast of Lake Michigan. And according to GPS, in 59 more miles, we're going to turn right. And that'll be pretty exciting. So I'll leave this on for a few minutes. Next time you see it, it'll have delightfully refreshing music to accompany it. Rest area on Michigan Highway 2. It runs along the upper banks of Lake Michigan. And it seemed like a perfect place to stop, seeing we are yet to walk up to the water here at the lake. And it sure is pretty. No Alright, you want to strip down, run into the water, baby, do some skinny dipping?
I don't know.
But I promised him on the YouTube channel you'd do that.
You shouldn't have made those kind of promises.
I was reminiscing back to our trip to Oregon and California, where you stuck your big toe in the water and said, Jesus Christ, that's cold.
So is it just the way the sun is shining or not shining that it doesn't look as blue and pretty as it did in the morning?
Well, I think we're in a bay,
Oh.
and the wind's blowing towards us. I don't know. Walk down there and look at it. Okay, and yet you're walking down there? You're walking down to the water?
No.
Well, I thought you said okay. You said okay, I'm
done.
okay. You're done. Well, there you have it, folks. 1,000 miles for 12 and a half seconds of looking at the lake going, ah, fuck this shit. I'm done.